Today I am going to be creating a vision board as well as a 20 and 26 list. So stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Tracy and I want to welcome you back to my channel. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And yes, I'm going to be creating another fun new year themed spread in my creative memory keeping project journal, whatever we want to call it. It's this guy here, which is a B5. So I've already done one spread in here that I did film. I will link it down in the description box. Is where I'm going to journal about my word of the year as well as a letter to myself. It was really fun, a really good creative time. But today, yes, I'm going to be doing a vision board. I have some photos that I actually got from a vision board book that I've had for quite a while and finally decided to use. And then I'm going to be doing a 20 and 26 list. And it's going to be more of like the fun type of things I want to do this year. So nothing like goal setting or anything like that. It's more like social adventure stuff like that. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it. It's going to be probably a like work in progress, trying to figure it out. So hopefully we can figure that out together and make something cute. The vision board should be pretty straightforward, but you never know. So let's chat about the vision board first. So this is the book that I got from Amazon probably about 3 or so months ago now. It's called Vision Board Book. I just really liked this book out of a lot of the other ones I had seen, and it was only like 10 bucks when I bought it. I will try to link it down in the description box, but it just had a variety of different types of things in here. I'll kind of do like a really quick flip through. You have a pretty big travel section with specific destinations and stuff like that in here. Then you have like hobbies and like faith and success and work and inner peace and self-care and friendship and having kids and healthy living and all kinds of fun stuff and getting pets and relationships and buying a house and then buying other luxury things. It's just everything in here. And that's why I like this one, is I felt like it just kind of ran the gamut as far as having a lot of stuff in here. So I did go through and kind of pick out some things that spoke to me as I was flipping through. Some of these definitely relate to my goals. A lot of them relate to my goals. Some of them are just things that I want to do. So as always, I am a quotes girl. I really resonate with quotes. I use them a lot. So I did cut out a lot of pictures of some sayings and things like that, or words that really spoke to me. So like, make yourself a priority. Let's try to find these first. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as why you can't achieve it. I love myself. I cut that one down. I'm in love with this life. Athletic and healthy. You have savings and invest. I'm trying to find things with words on it. Be strong. You never know who you're inspiring. So yeah, those are the ones that I could have just kept cutting, and I'm like, wait a minute. Even though this is a B5, it still is limited in space. I'm going to like trim a few of them. Like I trimmed this one down. So I have like a YouTube one. I have the reading and a bubble bath. That's like taking care of myself type thing. I have this. This is like yin and yang. So this is like relationships. Journaling. I thought that was kind of important. Might want to do some outdoor hiking. We have friendship, photography. That's like a big thing I want to do this year. Not like professional photography. I want to take more pictures. Getting strong, muscle growth, and then Venice, because I think I'm on the verge of booking my trip, which is going to potentially be a cruise out of Venice. So fingers crossed that works out. So we'll put this on my vision board. It could change, but it's going to, I guess, that's going to mean international travel for me. So, yeah, I need to figure out how I'm going to lay all this down. I am going to do a title somewhere. I might do it in the middle. So let me kind of like play around with the placement and cutting some of the stuff out to figure out what I want where. I feel like I want this to be a theme. So I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning, but this is the first time that I've created a vision board using like only magazine photos, or in this case, a actual vision board book, but just using only photos. I have created like a vision board where I've only used words, where I just like hand wrote what I wanted to achieve that year, like goal slash vision board. And then I believe it was last year, I did a vision board where I used stickers from a sticker book. So, found like a crafty sticker, found like a work sticker, found a travel related sticker, found like a self care sticker, and then put all of those on the vision board. But this is the first time where I've had all of these like photos that I can use to make a really big like collage type vision board. So it was a lot at first, I will say. Just trying to figure out the placement and things like that. Trying to figure out, do I want to have white space or breathing room between the photos, or do I want to fill it all up? So yeah, it was a little bit to kind of decide on that at the beginning. But then once I kind of got into it, I really just started enjoying creating. It actually just kind of stopped being about the vision board and just became actually enjoying like figuring out where to place things and how to make things look better. You saw earlier where I pulled out the corner rounder and I started rounding some of the photos, and then I also pulled out my circle punch. That's a fairly large circle punch. I think it's 2 inches that I'll make for the circle. And I use that for some of them as well, just to kind of have like the photos look a little bit different, because initially they were all pretty much the same shape. So it just added a little bit of interest. And in the end, I do like that I went and made circles and then cut some of the other shapes and things like that around it as well. So I am speeding things up even more right now as I glue things down, because I decided on where everything's going to go, and I'm pretty much going to stick to that as I glue everything down. But I did notice there was a little bit more space in certain areas than I would like. I do need to keep a space for the title, but there are other areas where I felt like it needed something and a sticker just wasn't going to work. So I did go back to my book and pull out 2 more photos. One says basically, be creative. I think it says I'm creative. And then this other one is basically saying get things done, in different terms. And those are 2 really big focuses for 2026 for me. I really want to work on routines and things of that nature. And I really want to spend more time being creative, because it's very, very relaxing. Like doing this vision board, I like zoned out for a good period of time and just had fun. So I really want to do a lot more of that in the coming year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, there still is quite a bit of space in between all of the photos. So I pulled out these 2 very old sticker books. I think I've had them for a couple of years. They're from Amber Plans Her Day. Those stickers right there are from Doodled Florals. And then I also have some clear little stickers that I end up using that is from Layered Basics. And that one I'm just going to kind of use to kind of put in certain areas. I even layer them on top of the photos to add some interest as well. And then the final touch, which you will see in a little bit, is where I go ahead and I pull some stickers from Calva Plan to spell out vision board, just in case, in the future, I'm like, what is this? Now I have a title that tells me what it is. So you're just going to see me basically fill in the space. I will kind of skip over some of it. So you'll see some weird jumps, but it's basically me just seeing space, putting in a sticker. So that's going to be it for this spread. So I'll let you kind of watch me put in some of the final touches, and then we'll come back and get ready to do spread number 2. All right, vision board is done. That took me a lot longer than I thought, but I really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying just crafting and then doing voiceovers later, so I hope that's okay with you guys, because it's just a lot of fun to just sit here and play. And y'all, I'm really glad that I remembered that I had this sticker book because it worked really well. Like, I like the florals on there because it adds like more color, and then just putting all of those like little layering elements on top. This is super cute. Okay. Now, the part that I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is going to be my 20 and 26 because I had a hard enough time coming up with 20, and spoiler alert, I did not come up with 20. So I'm going to leave some to kind of come up with throughout the month. All right, so my idea was to do like Polaroids, right? And then write the actual, like, I don't know. Because I was thinking about maybe adding the prompt and then putting the picture as I do it. I think that could be so fun. But there just isn't enough room for the prompts in here. I mean, the prompts are like celebrate birthday or something like that. So I guess it's like celebrate birthday, international travel. I think this is separate. Is this separate? Oh, it's not. I don't want I love you on there. Let's see. I have this guy. Two different things. So I have that Polaroid because I was thinking about drawing it, and that's probably just an accident waiting to happen. I have the little ones. That's gonna be a small picture. But maybe I can draw the picture. Then I have things like this. I have like that one. And I just think it would be fun to like have different things and then write things in here. So I have international trip, weekend road trip. I had a sticker book out. I had this sticker book from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, Adventure Awaits. See, they had Polaroids on here. So that was one of the reasons why I like thought about it, but I didn't want to use all of these up, especially because it wasn't enough either. But I was like looking at this, and I was like looking at this. So I was like, I could use some of the photos or some of the cameras because I think that's pretty cool. Then I can put some of this stuff in here because a lot of the stuff in here is going to be like traveling and stuff like that and doing fun things around town and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I was thinking. There's also these boxes here. While those box stickers were really, really cute and they would have made things so simple, I didn't want to be simple today. I really wanted to create and have fun crafting. So I went with my initial plan, which was to draw Polaroids. Now, at first, I started like sketching out the Polaroids myself, and I was like, wait a minute. I love the size of the ones that was in the Adventure Awaits sticker book from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. I'm like, let me use one of those stickers as a template. So you can see me, I cut out the inside of the Polaroid and then I cut right along the edge. So that way I can literally just trace it. Now, it's a little bit difficult to trace this because it is a flimsy piece of paper. So then, of course, it moves and things like that. If, I wanted to, do something a little bit better, I probably could have stuck the sticker on like something a little bit thicker, even cardstock, and then, cut out the interior of the cardstock as well. But it served its purpose. It worked pretty well. And in the end, it did probably cut my design time in half, which is great. It still took a long time, y'all. It did. So one of the reasons why it did take a long time is because I sketched out everything in pencil on these first 2 pages because I wasn't quite sure where I wanted the placement. And I'm really glad I did that because I end up erasing quite a few of the Polaroids that I drew that's on that left-hand page. And that was because I did this Dutch door design, which was something I was thinking about initially anyway. But for some reason, I started drawing the Polaroids on the left-hand side first, and I should have started on the right-hand side where the Dutch door would have been. So I wanted to do a Dutch door because I cannot fit all 20 Polaroids, especially of this size, on the 2 pages. So I knew I was going to have to do 4 pages, and I feel like just using the Dutch door helps tie them both together. So that way you can see that they are part of the same kind of spread or the same design. So that is the reason why I did that. So you just saw me easily cut around it. It's really, really simple to do Dutch doors when you're doing these like square Polaroids, because you're just cutting straight lines. So it's really, really simplistic. Super easy to do. The difficulty is just drawing so many Polaroids. And then because I wanted it to kind of look all the same, which is why I was using the template, that did take a little bit more time as well. So yeah, I am going to be skipping around as far as the video here, because I'm just drawing a lot and it's just the same old, same old. I want you to get an idea of what I'm doing, but because I'm just tracing and I'm just drawing Polaroids, once you see one, you've kind of seen them all. Right now you can see me erasing some of the Polaroids that were initially on that left-hand page. And then I am drawing them closer to the middle. And that is because when that right-hand page flips over, so then when you're going to be on the 3rd page of my spread, I want to put decor along that left-hand page that you will see. You will understand momentarily right now. As I add some stickers from the sticker book, I'm going to use the cameras and just put them along the side. I figured they kind of went very well. They didn't kind of go very well. They went very well with the Polaroids. So that is the reason why I decided to go for that look. And there's so many of them. I think there's like 4 pages of these cameras. I was like, oh my goodness, yay. Because usually if I was going to be using this many stickers, I would have like run out. So I was really happy to have that many of the cameras in this particular sticker book. And there are also a lot of fun quotes. Obviously, a lot of them are travel related. In my bucket list or my 20 and 26 is not going to be travel related. There's a few that are travel related, but they're just kind of about doing things around town and doing fun things. So I just wanted kind of basic quotes. So I did find some that I think were pretty, I guess, universal rather than just like travel related, that I was able to put in there. And you can see it even showed perfectly when the spread was closed. So you can see it on the 3rd and 4th page, even though the quote is on the 1st page. So yeah, I'm just going to be kind of finishing up doing the Polaroids. When I go to the 3rd and 4th page, it becomes pretty simple. Especially where I cut the Dutch door, because it's pretty much already designed for me. I'm having to draw my Polaroids basically where the Dutch doors were. So yeah, drawing them in becomes easier the more I do it, and you will see that I even draw an extra one. I don't know how that happened. I thought I counted pretty well, but I end up drawing an extra one. But I just use stickers to make that one like just a regular part of the design later on. So it all works out in the end. So yeah, that is pretty much it as far as the thought process for the design. As I kind of mentioned, I'm going to, add my prompts or my 20 and 26 action items at the bottom of the Polaroid. That's the plan. I'm not going to do that on camera just because, first of all, I've only come up with 16 of the 20 at the moment. And second, this took a while. So I knew if I was to handwrite them at this point, it would probably look like a hot mess because I did need to take a break. So I'm like, I'll just do them later. It's not like I'm going to be doing any of these things within the next few days as far as, fulfilling one of these bucket list items. I don't know why. It's not really a bucket list. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. So you're just going to see me add a few stickers to fill in the space. So yeah, I'm going to be adding some more of the camera stickers. Then I'm also going to be pulling some more of the stickers from the Amber Plans Her Day Doodled Florals. There was a set in there that had some like rust colors, some like greens and things like that. And I thought it went very well with the colors that were in these cameras. So I put some of those florals kind of, around of the page, surrounding some of the Polaroids as well. Again, I was just in one of those moods where I just wanted to cover as much white space as I could. And I think I successfully did that. All right. So yeah, this one is pretty much almost done. There's just going to be a few more things that I'm going to do. So again, I'm just going to let you kind of watch the rest of the process, and then I'll pop back in at the end to wrap everything up. All right, there we go, guys. So yeah, I miscounted. I just got ahead of myself as I was drawing some Polaroids, and I drew 21 instead of 20, which is perfect because this one right here, I just didn't have enough room to write my like action item there, so I just put that here. So I'm gonna fill, like, I'm calling them action items, but I'm gonna fill those here, and it's things like celebrate my birthday, go to a winery, take a weekend trip, go on an international trip, maybe even go to a planner event, things like that, a spa day. So it's not going to be all extravagant things. Host a game night is one thing that I have on my list. So it's going to be a whole bunch of different things that hopefully I can check off. And like I said, I'm going to write the little action item here. As I start doing this, I'll decide whether or not I want to put pictures or whether or not I just kind of want to write what I did, like when I did them. It might be a combination of both. I don't know. We'll see. But I like how this turned out. Wait a minute. What is that? Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? But yeah, no, I like how this turned out. It turned out really cute. I like that I did the Dutch door because you can tell that now this is a continuation of this. It's like one and the same. And then, of course, I can't forget my vision board that I did earlier today. So, yeah, I mean, it was earlier today because it took me a while. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it gave you some ideas, gave you some inspiration. Maybe you were like, nope, that's way too much work. So maybe I steered you away from an idea. But regardless, if you enjoyed this video, please press that like button. And if you have yet to subscribe, I hope you would also consider subscribing to my channel. But that's all I have for now. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time, bye.